Hello and welcome back to Mark's House and Garden UK, and welcome back to my exotic tropical jungle garden, where I have purchased some new plants. In a tray next to me on my right there are 6 Colocasias. I've decided it might be nice to have a little collection of Colocasias, and I'm going to tell you all about that collection in a moment. Now, every month YouTube pays me some money for the views on my videos, and I tend to reinvest all that money back into my garden so I can make more videos. So in a sense, I'm paying it forwards and sharing it back with you. So I've bought these Colocasias and I want to show you them. And so the backdrop to this shot is my exotic tropical jungle border, and it's full of plants like Colocasias. And in fact, if you look at your far left of shot, there is a Colocasia there, and that is pink china. I've actually bought another pink china in my new collection of 6 Colocasias. As I've already mentioned pink china, let's start off with pink china, which is tucked away at the back there. Look at that, isn't it lovely? They're like little love hearts bouncing around on the end of the stems, and the stems have a very slightly pink hue to them. The nice thing about this one is it's hardy in the UK, so every winter the leaves will die down to the ground, but every spring it will shoot up again. And it's very good at propagating itself. They pop up everywhere, so it's a really easy Colocasia to start off with. And all I do is I mulch it very heavily. I put about 4 or 5 inches of well-rotted horse manure on top of it in the winter time, and that protects it. And I mentioned that it pops up everywhere. Hopefully you can see down here more pink china. Can you see them there? So again, an easy plant to start off with. So that's pink china. The next one I'll show you is Metallica, Colocasia Metallica, and there's something interesting about this one, which is it's already sent out a runner, and you can see there a baby plant. Now, I've been keeping this in a tray of water, and that's just been resting in the water, and you can see it's already started to put roots down. So I will place that on some moist soil and pin it down with some plant wire, and it'll grow into a new plant. And this is called Metallica because the leaves have a metallic sheen. Now, Metallica is not cold hardy, so really what you ought to do is bring it inside or dig it up and dry it out for the winter. But what I intend to do is try an experiment. I'm going to cover it outside, protect it and mulch it heavily, and hopefully we'll see if it survives the winter. In theory it shouldn't, but if I keep it moist but not wet and warm, it might just make it through. We'll see. That will be an experiment. Now, before I show you the other new Colocasias in my new collection, there's something I want to show you about Colocasias, which is another reason why I love them, and that is the way the water reacts when it lands on the leaves. Now, miraculously, I have a jug of water and a turkey baster here, and I just want to show you what happens when I drip water onto a Colocasia leaf. It just forms a globule and it runs off like a ball of mercury. Can you see that? I'm hoping that you're getting that on camera. I will give you a close-up in a second. And the reason for this is these leaves are hydrophobic. They repel the water and it just runs off. And I think this is an evolutionary adaptation which stops the leaves rotting in a damp environment. Let me bring the camera in close and show you this close up. Now, I mentioned that I'd written a name of one of these Colocasias down because I couldn't remember it or pronounce it, and that's this one here. And here's the piece of paper. Gaoligongensis, I think it's pronounced. And I will put that in the description box below just in case you want to go and buy it. And this is hardy. Again, I will treat this in exactly the same way as pink china. That, in theory, is root hardy and should survive my winter in this garden or a garden like this with a good mulch. So there we go. Gaoligongensis. Here is Teacup, Colocasia Teacup, non-hardy. It'll either be dug up and brought inside, or I will try an experiment. And this is teacup because the leaves resemble an upturned teacup. And what's quite nice about this is if you let these receive rain, they will fill up with rain until eventually they bob forwards and tip out the rain. So that's teacup. And then here, this is Hawaiian punch. Again, non-hardy, slightly different leaf structure, slightly different leaf shape. They all have a slightly different leaf, and there's a beautiful one I'm about to show you. But this is Hawaiian punch, and you can see there a lovely purpley stem to those leaves. So of the 6 I'm showing you, 2 are root hardy in the UK, that's pink China, and the Gaoligongensis. The other 4 are not. So the other 4 in the winter time I would treat in exactly the same way. If I wanted to be sure, I would dig them up and either dry the corms out or take them into a plant pot into a warm, bright room and not let them get too wet. Now this is an interesting one here, look at this. Pharaoh's mask, that's called. And I said that the leaves have different structures. Let me rotate that a little bit. Look at the leaf on that. And that one is Pharaoh's mask. Incidentally, if you want to start a Colocasia collection yourself, I got all these from No Bridge Nurseries. I'll put the link to No Bridge in the description box below this video. I think we've covered them all now, haven't we? Gaoligongensis, Hawaiian punch, Pharaoh's mask, teacup, and pink China, my new Colocasia collection. Hope you've enjoyed that, and of course I will keep you appraised on what happens over the winter with these, because I do intend doing an experiment. I have a little pig pen, so I intend building a structure over it with polycarbonate sheets, and I'll be keeping these in there all winter. Moist but not too wet, cool but not cold, certainly not freezing, and hopefully with a lot of mulch, possibly even some straw, they'll get through the winter. I'll let you know. See you soon for some more Colocasia adventures. Bye for now.